Hi Flosstube friends, it's Liliana. Welcome to my playlist, Stitch Life Diaries, entry 10. In my last entry, I was working on this one here, and I got this pattern from my Patriotic cross stitch patterns book, and I shared the book in my last video. And my start date was May 31st, and it's on 14 count Aida fabric. It's 184 by 200 stitches, and it has 13 colors DMC floss. So this is where I'm at now, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. The stitching is very enjoyable. It's just going very smoothly. And this here was where I last shared it. I'll insert a photo here so you can see in case you didn't watch my entry 9 video. That's where I had left off, and now this is what it looks like. And like I said, I'm having a lot of fun. I don't want to put it down, but I think I will, because I just need to move on and work on another pattern that I have in mind. So for now, I'm going to give it a rest and set it aside. Today is June 11th. It's a Wednesday, and I'd like to take the time to share a Design Works kit that I won from the 911 Stitcher on Flosstube. Her name is Stacy. I was watching her most current video, so I had to write this down so I wouldn't forget. It's video 132, and I heard my channel name called out for this kit. I'm so excited to have won it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful kit. It's called All Hearts Come Home, 11 by 15, 14 Aida cloth, and it's so beautiful. I just love it. Stacy also so kindly sent an extra gift with the kit. She gave me a little baggie of floss, which was so kind of her. So there is like a terracotta color in here, a yellow beigey color, a black, light blue, turquoise, and pink, and with pink scissors. The cutest little tiniest little scissors. That's just perfect for traveling. I'll definitely use it for sure. I'll use all of it. And then it came with a card, a message by Stacy on this beautiful card with the mama deer and the baby. I think so adorable. So sweet. I will put the 911 Stitcher link in the description box below. I love her content, her channel. She has awesome projects, not only cross stitch, but she also makes beautiful project bags, floss drops. She has tutorials, lots to see. If you haven't seen her channel yet, I highly recommend going over and giving her a visit. I think you'll just love what she has to share. Today is June 12th. It's a Thursday afternoon. I pulled out my baby's forest whip that I had started last December when I found out I was going to be a grandmother for the second time. And so I did some stitching last night on it. It is stitched on 14 count Aida fabric, stitches required, cross stitch, back stitch, and French knots. So I will pop up a photo of what it looked like when I last worked on it. And this is what it looks like now. So I added the leaves up here on top, my granddaughter's name. I did this part here, just this little bit, and that was it. So the only thing I have left to do is to add the butterflies. So one here and one there. And of course, the information of her weight and date of birth when that day arrives, which is just a few weeks from now. I cannot describe to you how excited I am to see my second grandbaby. I'm just counting down the days now. I also cannot wait to see my first granddaughter and see her reaction to her little sister. It's going to be so much fun for her to be the big sister and be mom's helper. It's just so exciting. I just can't wait. Okay, I am going to do a little stitching this afternoon and see if I can finish the butterflies today, and then probably we'll work on my patriotic piece again if I have time tonight. If not, I will pick it up tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. So this is my zucchini bed, and I also have cucumbers on this side here. And I just harvested this guy. I totally missed it. They were small. I swear they were small just 2 days ago. And now look. And there's another one on this side about as big. There it is. Right there. Okay. Well, I'm going to put my phone down and I'm going to harvest that one as well and have it for dinner tonight for sure. So today is June the 12th, and here's where I'm at with Baby Forest, or Baby's Forest. I forgot to mention in my last clip that I added a tiny little flower. So that little flower right there is my addition, right between her first and middle name. I felt like there was too much space in between here, that they probably should have been a tiny bit closer. And yeah, so I didn't like that. And there's like a little fuzz on here. And so I didn't like that they were so far apart. I added a little flower there. And so now comes the French knots. This is what I don't know whether I'm going to do them or not. The French knots that are coming like from the tail end of the butterfly, if you look, you can see that even in the photo, the model piece, you can see the thread from the back of the piece coming through, the back of the fabric. You can see it lightly, see that thread, and I kind of don't like that. So I took it off. I only tried on one of them and then I didn't like it, so I took it off because, like I said, you can see the thread from the back going in between each French knot. So I thought, why not glue some stones? And I have these. They're heart-shaped stones. These are pink and the other one is purple. And tell me what you guys think. Should I do the French knots or should I use the heart stones? I don't have to make the decision yet. Not like I have to do it, think about it right now. I would have to, first I want to fill this in, and then just before putting it in a frame, of course, I'm gonna iron it really, really well, and you cannot, it would be so hard to iron with the stones on there. Even though I iron it from the back, I still don't, I would wait to put the stones like just before framing it. So what would you guys do? Would you add the French knots, or would you add the stones, or would you just leave it off completely? I can do that as well and just leave it off. So this is what it would look like with it completely off. No French knots and no stones. just like that. So I'll decide, but I would love to know what you guys would do if you were in my place. Today is June 13th, and I have some progress on my Patriotic piece. So in my previous clip, I had talked about having had added back stitching to the cover on Jesus, the cover here, and I took it out. I just decided to take it out. I didn't like the way it was looking, so I would rather not have any back stitching at all on this piece and just leave it as is. So last night I got to the eagle's head. I did a few stitches around just to use up the thread that's on my needle, so I jumped around a little bit in order to do that. I think I will continue on it tonight because after all it is, you know, stitching in season. 4th of July is coming and I just feel like stitching on something patriotic. So I'm going to continue and work on it up until I just feel like picking something else up. So that's the plan anyway, and we'll see how it works out. But before I sit down and stitch, I'm going to make some zucchini bread right now because that is what I'm in the mood for. And I've got these nice looking zucchinis from my garden, so I'm going to make use of them in my keto zucchini bread recipe for dessert tonight. I'll add a clip at the end if you guys want to see how it turns out. But that's it for this entry, you guys, and I will see you in the next video in this playlist, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week or weekend. Enjoy your stitching. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.